Hi there. This is Miss Jones from the library, and I wanted to show you quickly how to download ebooks on Overdrive so you have some reading material for NWEA testing on Tuesday. Normally, I'd have you guys come in and you'd get to visit the library, and then I would help you get this all set up. But because it's already on Tuesday that we have to test, I just wanted to send the video out so I can make sure you guys have something to read if you get done with your testing. So, first thing you'll have to do, possibly, I'm not sure if it's already in there or not, but you'll have to go to Manager and get the Overdrive app. It's a blue app with a off-center O in it, and you'll get that so it's on your iPad. And I'm just going to keep going, so go ahead and hit pause if you have to do that, but you'll tap on the Overdrive app once you get it. And the first thing you're going to need to do, I think I'm going to show you swiping from the left to the right. You have to add your library, and what our library is, the Harrisburg School District. So if you see the green letters there, you're going to tap add a library, type in Harrisburg School District, and then you'll search it. Once you find it, just tap on it, and I think you have to tap add a library or something like that, and then you should be good to go. Then we get to the login page, and I tried to make my name kind of fit in with your login. What this is your whole your username is your whole computer email, the email that you would sign in with your to any computer in the district, I'm guessing. So I believe it's capital, first initial capital, middle initial capital, last name, but and then like mine's capital J and then lowercase ONES. Then you have to remember to do the at harrisburg.k12.sd.us. If you spell any of that wrong, it's not going to work. And if you don't put the Harrisburg K12 SDUS, it's not going to work either. And then your password is the same password you use to log into a computer. So I'm going to shorten mine up here. Mine's a lot different than, I made it a lot shorter than yours. But, and down here, down underneath the sign in button, notice that it says remember my login information on this device. You want to make sure and tap that if you don't want to enter in your whole entire email address and the password every time. So I'm going to tap on sign in. Okay, now I'm at just like the front page there. And there's a bunch of ways you can check books out or look for books first. Up in the top right corner, it says search. You can, if you know the title of your book, just go ahead and search it and then hit search. And if we have it, it will be in there and it'll pop up. You can also go by collections. If you tap on that collections button, you can look at new ebooks, new audiobooks, the most popular, and so on. You can also search by subject, and they give you a bazillion subjects to search from through. Oops, I hit that again. Okay, and then levels. The one thing that I'm thinking your teachers might want is, if third one down is the Lexile measure. If you tap on that, it gives you some you got to scroll up just a little bit and look to the left. It gives a bunch of different options. So if you would say your Lexile was 932, I'm just making up a number, but if you look to the right in gray, it says 349. That means there's 349 titles that you can read in your Lexile. So I'm not going to click on any of those, and we're kind of doing this for speed. So I'm going to have you look at the books there that are there. See if I can find one that's grayed out. If you see a book see the little book on the right hand of the book that it's showing, that there's a black book or a gray book. If it's a black book, it means that you can check it out. If it's a gray book, it means that somebody's already got it. Now you can tap on the one that's gray and it'll give you the option to place a hold. But right now you need a book for NWEA. So we're going to go with a book with the black in the corner, and say I wanted to check out Tears of a Tiger. So I'm going to tap on the book. Gives me the option. If you want to learn more information about it, there's a more button. You'd tap on that and it'd show you all that there is about the book, and it will tell you like a little blurb about what it's about. But just for time's sake, I'm going to click on borrow. You say I want to borrow it. It says I have that, and I can go to the checkout. So it kind of walks you through it. So tap on go to checkouts, and now I've got 2 books. I did the one before, and I'll show you. If you go ahead and you tap onto, or you're going to want to download the book. You've got 3 different choices here. You're going to read with a Kindle. Well, you don't have a Kindle, so you don't want that one. The next one is add to app, EPUB, ebook, and that's the one you're going to want. You want to do it with pick the one with the gold. So to add that title, I'm going to tap the gold button that says add to app. It's adding my title. Now, if you look in the top right left-hand corner, there was a little 1 in the red circle, and that just went away. So as soon as it goes away, that means that you've gotten you've got the book all downloaded. So to find that book, I'm going to swipe from the left to the right again and go to my bookshelf, and there are my 2 books that I have. Whichever one you want to read, you would tap on it, and there's Tears of a Tiger. And just to turn the page, it's just like you're turning the page in a book. You're going to swipe from right to left, and you can just start reading. If you get, say, the bell rings or something, they're up in the right hand corner. There's a little it looks like a little ribbon, I guess, and that'll bookmark your spot for you. There's other options. If you look at the bottom, there's brightness. You can choose how bright you want your screen. You can choose your the sepia colors and such, and you can also do your font. There's a couple of choices, and if you look at the little a, big A, if you tap on the big A, it makes the font a little bit bigger on each page. And if you do if you want it smaller, it does that too. And then there's settings. You can choose how it's like aligned and the spacing and such. That's your choice. Now, top right hand corner tells you about the chapters, the table of contents. If I tapped on the table of contents, you could see all of the different titles of the chapters. So that is basically what you do. Just say that you start reading this though, and you decide you don't like the book very much and you want to check out something different. Swipe from the left to the right again, get to your bookshelf. Now there I am. So if I wanted to get rid of Gathering Blue, I'm going to tap and hold it, and then that pops up, and I want to return to the library, and I think it asks, return title early. Yes, return. And now it's returning the title, and then you could go back and look for books, a different book. Okay, so that's that. If you have any other questions, just have you tell your teacher, and if they don't know, have them give me a call, or they can email me, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much. I hope you have fun getting some ebooks and do good on your testing.